meditating every day for the past 7 years. So, in this video, I want to share with you my consistency formula if you want to meditate every day. The first thing is that you need to raise the importance of meditation, which means that you need to make it necessary. You need to make it a must in your life. When I started meditating, I was at the lowest point of my life. Everything was falling apart. Basically, my health, my career, my finances, nothing was working out. And so meditation was like, it was the answer to all of my problems. And that's why it was necessary for me. It was not something that I could or could not do. It was a must for me because I knew that if I mastered how I feel internally, if I mastered how my emotional and mental state, I knew that I was going to find a way out of all the problems and challenges that I was going through in my life. So number one, make it a must. It has to be necessary. This means that you have to increase the importance. You have to realize the consequences, that the positive ones, that meditation is going to have in your life, and what might happen, the bad things that might happen if you do not meditate. So that's one. And then number two, you need to make a decision. Be committed to it. Back then, 7 years ago, I remember vividly, I said to myself, I'm going to meditate every single day, no matter what happens in my life. And the only reason that is going to stop me from meditating on any given day is if I'm dead. If I'm still alive, I'm going to do my meditation, period. And I did. That level of commitment, it's like you're clearing all other options. You're taking everything else off the table and you're leaving yourself with one thing and one thing only, and that is to do the thing, to meditate. And then the third thing that really helped me was to connect the habit of meditation to something that I do every day so that it's not something that stands alone. So for me, I said to myself, well, I think that the best time for me to meditate was right before I go to bed. And so I said, okay, and instead of going to bed at 11, for example, at 11 p.m., I said I'm going to go to bed at 10. And for that hour, I am going to meditate. Now, what I found from experience of like 7 years of meditation is that the best two times to meditate on a day is before you go to bed or right after you get up. And the reason is because usually our brain waves are in the right place during these two times of the day. We are just about to fall asleep, which means that our brain waves are going to calm down because we're going to relax and get into a state of sleep. And as we are coming out of sleep, we are again passing through the same change of brain waves, which means that it is going to be easier for you to fall into the state of relaxation, of letting go, versus trying to do this in the middle of the day when you have so many things going on, when you have a lot of, a long to-do list and so much demand coming your way. One more important thing that I want to add here is that once you start meditating consistently and you start feeling the impact that it has on your mental and emotional state, on how you show up to yourself, on how you find yourself in a good mood and carrying yourself in a much better way through your day, I promise you're not going to want to stop it, because once you feel the impact, it's like working out, over time you get addicted to it, get addicted to the hormones of feeling good, of looking at yourself in the mirror and, feeling the pride of having done the work for such a long time. This is exactly how I feel today. So today it's not an option for me to meditate. I get up in the morning and I meditate. It's not it's not a debate, not a discussion that I have with myself anymore. Get up in the morning, meditate. Right before I go to bed, I meditate. It's a habit. It's built in me right now. And this is what happens when you make a decision, you stay committed to it and put in the work, and then you start feeling the impact of the work that you do.